Kimberly, this is some serious business. We know that Janet Napolitano, a few years back, when she was heading up the agency, put down some really, really harsh guidelines, and some people didn't like that she did that.
Well, I think actually, the one phrase she's probably noted for is that if you see something, say something. It's actually been quite effective. It's also been helpful in a very simple manner to address anywhere from college classrooms, sporting events, people that attend sporting events and the like, that actually it's okay to say something to law enforcement if something doesn't look right. Because what we're seeing now on the battlefield over in Iraq and Syria is that ISIS is starting to take a beating. So once they start losing on the battlefields over there, they will be lashing out like the rats that they are. And they have been pursuing the use of social media to convince young people, anybody, to go out and kill in the name of Allah.
It's interesting because the president said that we're not listening to phone conversations. Says the NSA, National Security Administration, is not listening. You bet you they are.
Oh, yeah. They're listening to phone conversations, and what they do is they're listening for certain keywords that terrorists would use. Potential terrorists would use, and then that will click it, send into play people who can listen to the actual conversation. Absolutely.
Now the Southern Poverty Law Center said they came out with a report from a certain period in time, and they said that a lone wolf attack was thwarted every 34 days here in the United States. You believe that?
It's a possibility. Of course, we, in the media, we're not reporting on the thwarted attacks. We don't know what those numbers actually are. We only report on the attempts, if you will. But certainly, law enforcement's doing its job. I mean, we've got FBI, DEA, ATF. There's a number of agencies out there, all doing their jobs, and we in the United States are further away from the battlefield. It is a lot tougher for the terrorists to make their way to the United States. But as they do, we're all going to have to remain vigilant. And in the name of civil liberties, we don't want to give up all of our civil liberties. And I think what we have to do is be good stewards as citizens. And if you do see something, say something. Anyone I speak to in law enforcement, FBI, CIA, they all say it. If you see something, say something. It really does work.
No matter how small.
No matter how small. Rather be wrong than right and not say anything.
We need to stay vigilant.
Absolutely.
Kimberly Dvorak, thank you so much for joining us and talking about this lone wolf and ISIS and the possibility of
vigilance.
Vigilance, yeah.